Okay, what is your name?
Adam Desario.
Colin Rutherford.
I'm Jason Schmidt.
And action.
Okay, what is your name?
Rochelle Jensen.
What is your name?
My name is Graham Cairns. I can only mentor now. It's time for the next generation.
Throw some curveballs at me, maybe.
My name's Adam Manella.
My name is Derek Mathias.
Michael Lineweber.
Lucas Kocher.
I'm Becky Thompson.
Connor Hale. My name is Kevin Morrison.
Where do you live?
West Kelowna.
Kelowna, BC.
I'm from Stettler, Alberta.
Fun. Can we start over?
Yeah, good.
I live in Kelowna, British Columbia.
I live in Kelowna, right on the highway, which is great when you're trying to sleep.
Invermere, BC.
I live in Okanagan Center, British Columbia.
I live in Merritt, BC.
I live in Victoria, BC.
Canmore, Alberta.
Revelstoke, BC. I'm from West Bank in British Columbia, Canada.
What was your role in Kato the Final Cut 2?
I was the fake prop for the boom, and I was film student for him at 4. I also slated, was boom man, camera work, and bounce board.
I did some whiteboard or white balance board. There we go. Some camera work, and I was the crazy chainsaw man in the reenactment scene, final scene.
I played around with a lot of things, everything from lighting to camera, but I also acted as an actor within the play who was reenacting as Michael Lineweber from the prequel.
Pizza, it's got all 4 food groups.
I play a character named Julia. She was in the first one too, and she gets attacked by an instructor at this school. And so she's trying to make a documentary about it. So on the sequel, they're trying to find footage and stuff to figure out this mystery.
Kato the Final Cut 2, I play myself, film instructor at Center for Arts and Technology.
I am Graham's monkey boy. I run to the cage about 15, 20 times a day to get things that we forgot. Yeah, just random everything.
I play Thomas, which is the cameraman following Julia around, trying to find out what's going on, who's killing who and why, and yeah, all that stuff.
Okay, I was kind of like the slacky one, I'm not gonna lie.
I was an extra in the reenactment scene in the end of the film as well. I did camera work for the final scene, and throughout the film I did help setting up equipment, running lights throughout the film as well, and sound.
I did all kinds of stuff. I did the lighting, I pulled cables, I set up equipment and filmed. Yeah.
I kind of just sat around a lot, but when I could-ish, not really, I helped out with like the lights and not really that much sound. I don't really like doing the sound stuff. I'm not that great with that. A little bit of camera work, a lot of yelling. I enjoyed yelling, and a little bit of slate stuff.
I was a grunt, so I did everything, you know, but I had a small part. I played Film Student 3. It's just a really small part. I rocked it. In Kato Final Cut 2, I was the replacement cameraman for one of the scenes, and I helped with the lighting and worked on the camera and with everything else.
Tell us what the film is about.
The film is about revenge of the imprisoned psychopathic, well, in this case, Graham.
The film's just a sequel of the first one.
You get to see our same 2 characters moving on in their tragic and interesting adventure.
The film is the sequel to the first one.
A year later.
Crazy chainsaw wielding lunatic, and he also plays one in the movie.
I think it's pretty good. It's fun to work on.
And they're but they're finding that things aren't adding up as they're doing the documentary, and it becomes a mystery.
Equal to the first one, which was about chainsaw murder and whatnot.
It's a sequel, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a third and a fourth.
It's great.
Is there anything else? Would you like to add anything else to that, or?
Filmmaking's fun.
Thank you.
Where would you like to go from here?
Well, in October, I'm coming to the Center for Arts and Technology. I'm going to take the digital filmmaking course and see what happens after that.
I can only mentor now. It's time for the next generation. Possibly doing the third installment of this franchise if they will let me.
It's a lot of fun.
How did you find out about the digital art bootcamp?
I saw a pamphlet at my high school, and I picked one up, and I've always been interested in film, so I thought, why not? A week off of school. It's a good experience.
So would you consider this a positive or a negative experience?
A positive experience?
You gonna come back?
Yeah.
And what did you have for breakfast 2 weeks ago?
You ready for it? Sure. Action.
Oh, okay.
So what's with the gum?
Well, in the first one, the very first day, we got these backpacks that had a bunch of goodies in them, and one of the things was gum, so I happened to be chewing a piece when we were filming the reaction shots to hearing that Attila has died, and Graham kept telling us to give more and more and more and more, so I just dropped my gum, and I guess he liked it, so I threw that into this one as well.
Is there a problem with these shoes? I quite like these shoes. That and the only other shoes I have actually are 2 pairs of boots. And it didn't seem like a boots day today.
I don't know, probably like,
Yeah.
What do you do in your free time?
I don't have as much free time as I used to. I have 2 young children. I can only mentor now. It's time for the next generation.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay.
Is that it? Okay.
Seeing, like, it's really cool to see everything being made and how much work it goes into, and then seeing the final product and just being like, we all worked really hard, and that's what it is. It's epic. Like, the harder you work, the more epic the film is. Yeah.
Why are you interested in the film industry?
It's a good way of expressing myself, and it's entertainment, so it's fun that you can give people something interesting to watch. Or
I don't know.
Sweet!